Hi there everyone, Mars here, the golf professional at Southwark Park Golf Club. I've nipped out on the course behind the multi-tee start. There was one group that was out here a very long time, so I've had to sort of get ahead and come down to 13. I was hoping to play some of the holes on the front nine, but here we are again on my favourite hole. Now, I haven't really got a video for you. I'm just going to play a few holes, see if anything interesting comes up and see how we go really. I'm just going to try and maybe talk you through it. Hopefully they'll play all right. The golf's been not so good, but a little bit better over the last week or so. So 13th hole, medal tee. Quite a bit of wind. Always the thing you got to keep trying to factor in. A hurting wind for a lot of people because it's blowing towards the outer bounds, but it's not too bad for me because I want to try and fade it. So yeah. This is one where you're not going for your longest drive, you're just trying to get one into position. So aim down the left-hand side and just see if I can cut it a tiny bit. Yeah, she's all right. You can never tell, not with my eyesight, what sort of bounce you're going to get first bounce, but I think I just walk down there and get it rather than take you with me. It's a little walk. Right, okay, let's go. So back on preferred lies for a few weeks or however long. I actually really think it's the right thing to do. I don't think there's any reason why you should hit a really nice shot and have a bit of a duff lie. So yeah, nice drive down here. Now, I could definitely chase an iron up there, but I really do fancy this is a job for the old 7-wood because with the wind slightly against, I think I could pitch it up there. The only thing probably worth talking about for this shot is the slope, which is probably harder to see with the camera. But basically, I've got the ball below my feet a little bit. Sorry, let me just say it again. I've got the ball above my feet, which is going to make me draw it a little bit. If with a purist swing, it would make you draw it with the ball above your feet. So I'm going to just come down the handle a tiny bit. Yeah, and I'm going to try and throw this all the way up onto the green. Running it does take into the bunker a little bit more. There's more chance of me running it into that bunker. So if I can get the height on this, just hit it like a normal shot, but I'm going to aim right half of the green and hopefully she draws around a bit. And if it stays straight, it won't be the end of the world. Come on, ball, be lucky now. It's a good shot, that, it's on the green. Here's some eyesight trouble for you, but in a really good way this way for a change. I thought that ball took off, well, I know it did, on the right third of the green, but it's actually really quite close to the hole, so can't tell you what happened there. So, but obviously some sort of favourable bounce. I'm actually going to book myself in this week because I need some reading glasses and my distance stuff's not so good. So interesting, eh? I've got myself a very makeable putt. And I am not trying to claim amazing golf because my golf isn't always great because I don't play enough. But I did actually start with an eagle on the 6th. Didn't drive the green, but hold a lob wedge. So you never know. You never know. I still can't get used to putting with a flag in from short range. I don't really like it. Now, allegedly, everything goes towards the lake, so I'm going right edge. I think that's about right. The only thing I really don't want to do here is some dribbly, weak, short one, so let's just try and be really positive. That was just a bit too positive. Shame there's not more par 5s on this course. Kind of everything, can you? Because it's where you can make a bit of a score. So yeah, that'll do. 2 really nice shots into the green and a bit of a ballsy putt. You lot are brave. Or stupid. I normally play a bit of a safe shot here, but I'm just going to have a little bit of a go at everything today. The driver that's been pretty wonky is all of a sudden going a bit better, so see if we can have a bit of goose. I wonder if they'll be frightened by this whistling through the air. Right, let's go for this. Try and hit just a straight drive. I like it, ish. Let's walk down there together and get that. That's all right. Okay. Well, let's get this thing going. All the people that watch this that aren't members of Southwark Park will probably wonder what I'm going on about, but you can see everything's happening differently at the golf club now, and this members hub thing is starting to get going. Look at this little lot. You don't need to clear off back to Canada in a minute because you're eating too much and pooing everywhere. Yeah, the member tab's going to start getting going. I think what we've got to try and do is really make it work now. The plan is, I think there's been a lot of misinformation and it sort of gets people a bit confused, but the plan is to knock out one end of the shop. This is all subject to sort of some building work and some planning regulations and stuff like that, but the end by the counter where I have my gloves and where the TV screen is, we're going to knock that through, and I guess it's going to look like a sort of bit of like a lounge area, I guess, where there'll be a desk where people can work alongside the till. I thought it was the better place to put it. There was some talk of putting it at the other end of the shop, but this way one person can staff it a little bit. So, you know, if you need anything, a locker key or change your swipe card or some other help, then that should be quite easily done from that point quickly rather than you having to go to the office. So I guess that's, has anyone said the word members hub before Southwark Park? I'm sure they probably have, but it will work in terms of hopefully looking after more people more of the time, and especially the weekend people who we talked about before, who have really been neglected by the office. You can't pretend that we know that's a failing, or the club know that's a failing. And yeah, if Members Hub's going to be a success, that's how we're going to try and do it, and run it a bit more at weekends. Any prospective members and stuff will be able to come into there rather than go up to the office. So yeah, we'll see, won't we? Where there's a will, make sure there's a will. And I think we need input from you guys as well. What do you want? You know, what are we missing out? That's what everyone needs to do. What would make Southwark Park better? What have you seen at another club that's something better than we do? And there will be lots of things, and there'll be plenty of things that we're doing well. I suppose at the end of the day though, like I say to a lot of people, you know, I've been in golf all my life, and what do golfers really care about? They want good greens, flat tees, nice bunkers, tee off whenever they wish to, and have no one hold them up, and yeah, all that sort of stuff. So if you can do some of those things, there's no golf utopia out there. There just isn't. I think that where there is, you're paying about £5 a year for it. Good little drive. I think we got to go 60 and keep some spin on this thing. Try not to catch the downslope. I'm going to prefer that lie. It's not bad at all, but at the same time, it's sitting down a tiny bit. This is just a dead aim job here, and try and get the pace of it right. I think we'll call that a 6 out of 10. No, less, I think. It's run on a bit further than I thought it had. yeah, it's the only thing I would say, the greens are stopping all right. I think that's just hit a poor shot there, really. I'd like to have stood there and done that a couple more times and got it right, but just got to keep going. Like I keep saying to people, post-mortems are for the dead. You know, if you've hit a bad shot, it's really more what you're doing with the next one, to be honest with you. So yeah, come on, see if I can roll a putt in, get a little birdie run going, you never know. Greens are really good though, aren't they? I don't know how they've recovered so well, but I forgot when the pump broke and there was no water on the greens. I mean, I did think, well, these things have gone, but grass is tough old stuff, isn't it? I suppose when you look at hose pipe bands, you don't really need to water your grass, do you? I mean, it's going to go brown and horrible, but in a minute, it'll be, I think I just caught a bit hard ground before. Yeah, that's really run on. 100% need the eyesight sorted out. All right, come on then, let's have a decent putt. Just stick it there for a minute, that'll do. Maybe I'm just out the shot, don't I? Okay, down breeze a little bit and a little bit from the right. Wow, that's a serious misread. It's not even a bad putt, that. Damn. .60-degree wedge in hand, struggled to make a par. Can do better than that. Let's play a par 3. Nice hole 15. I wonder if there's been more holes in one, or double the amount of holes in one than on 15 than on any other holes here, or if there's been more holes in one here than all the other par 3s put together. Always feels like you got a chance here because when the flag's on the bottom and there's a little back slope behind it. Quite breezy again. I've got my gap wedge and the wind is pushing, so I'm going to send this about half a flagstick left if I get it right. And I think I need all of this, or certainly a full hit. That's on the money. You'll be impressed with that. Might have even had a little look on the way back past. Yeah. Has it span back past the hole. See if we can see where the pitch mark is. Golf good when you start playing a bit better. I've had about, I don't know, a month of terrible tee shots on the hole, just spraying the ball all over the place, and yeah, I've been trying, but yeah, better now though. The iron play was still all right, it's just terrible off the tee, but that looked really close at one point. And it's, I don't know, my eyesight's so bad. I'm looking at this thing now and it's just, well, it's pretty close. It's pretty close. Pretty close. A little pitch mark to repair for sure. It's nice when it's easy, isn't it? Okay, let's get up there and have a look. Oh, I span back quite a long way past the hole. That was actually past the hole to end up there. That looked so close because it was so on line. Yeah. Yep. That looks so much closer. But I think it was probably halfway up the slope, I reckon. I was trying to find the pitch mark. Oh, okay, there's the pitch mark. Yeah, well, I must have probably jumped to about here and came back then, I would have thought. Come on then. I think left edge. I think. Come on, Cleveland, you've been all right. Oh, I just pushed it and hit it so hard. Keep going, Miles, keep going. Definitely Prettiest part of the course, isn't it? With the abbey there. Really nice. Right, I'm going to try and hit a proper one here. Get a bit of a draw going. Got a nice thing to line up with because that's the flagstick of the previous hole, and trying a little draw off that. Let's give this a rip. Oh, Miles, you're back. You're back. I've been not back for ages. Makes you love golf again, doesn't it? Yeah, so have a think about what I said a minute ago. I want to try and make a success of this members hub thing for all of us. So have a think about what are you not looked after for at the weekends, especially by something that the office could do for you, or something you cannot do for yourself, to make your day here and your game of golf a bit better. Let me put my head cover on. Hang on a sec. And maybe I'm very happy to be that little go-between as well, because I think there's other stuff that, in this period of change that we're all going to have. How about some of the other things that grind your gears? Now, without a doubt, if you ask 500 people what they want, there'll be some weird stuff on there, some stuff that just bothers someone. But in amongst those suggestions might be something that is like, yeah, I like that. Like, I've got one. Let you chew this one over. And this is food related, nothing to do with me, just an idea. So at a previous golf club I was at, they put joints of meat on every day. So there may be pork or beef or turkey or whatever. But pork, we've got joints of pork and crackling on. And you have lovely fresh rolls from the bakery. And you can come to the hot plate, even the barman or the chef can quickly cut you off a lovely piece of meat, stick it in a fresh roll for you, and you can add some apple sauce or some mustard or some whatever you want, and you're gone in your hand. And not an all right bit of food, something really tasty that you've really enjoyed. So I think that's a little idea that I think could be worth pursuing, because we all want a quick, golfers are quite simple folk, really. I don't think we want to expect to come to the golf course and have a 3-course meal. We're probably hungry. And especially if you've come from work, you're probably starving. So I think that's a little idea. It got so popular that they would have multiple joints every day. And then any cold meat left over would be made into, I don't know, sweet and sour or sandwiches or something like that. So you didn't really waste much. So I'm looking for my ball at the same time. I know it's set off on a good line, but I don't actually know where it is. So that's that. I think the, here's another one for you. That's my ball. Do we tee off early enough here? Is that something worth pursuing, that if you tee off earlier, look at my ball, if you tee off earlier, you'll free up more time later on in the day. So I think it's worth something. Oh, where's my ball? Something that we did at a previous golf club too. I mean, I've just had a lifetime in golf. I haven't really done anything else, so I've seen everything that's good and bad. Oh. So I'm still looking for my ball. I was happy with it. Oh, where is that? We don't want to go ball hunting together, do we? Here's the thing with this slope here that catches. I thought this was perfect. I thought I would just be down where my golf bag is there in the flat part of the gully, but sometimes it catches the old slope and filters off into this little corner here. I'm really hoping, yeah, she is. You little monkey. That's not giving me the best opportunity from a fantastic drive. Let's see what I can do with it. Right, let me go and get my clubs. Hold fire, everyone. I'll be back. Right, okay, so there's two things I've given you to think about. earlier tee off time and maybe a different food option or two. Oh dear, that's not great. So here's a shot. Can't hit it too low. I'll catch the slope in front of me. Can't hit a wedge or something. I'm just going to catch some tree. So I've got some real. This is crazy round here. Anyone lost to Shricks and won AD 333 in the comp? Thank you. So I've got 8 iron. Looks about the right sort of loft. I've just got to go 50% skill, 50% luck, and try and bump it up there somehow. Big tuft in front of me, which is going to be my hardest thing to try and work out. So could have done without that. No excuses though. I mean, summer golfing, I've hit it a long way. Just check there's nothing back and through, because that's what you want to do. Right, okay, let me concentrate. Really good actually, really good, but I think it's gone on a bit too far. I've actually just missed the flag, but yeah, come on, let's just gonna play this hole out. I won't play anymore because it'd be too long a video. But I've made a video. We've all had a chat. Well, I've had a chat to you. Yeah, it's gone too far. It's probably over the back, just over the back of the green, I would have thought. That's the trouble, isn't it, this time of year, those type of shots. A chip and run out the rough. Bit tricky. Yeah, so if you think of anything else, you can always drop me a message and, you know, let's do it now. You know, Chris wants to have this period of change, rip the band-aid off, do it all in one go, and see if we can change Southwick Park. Here's what I think is, like, I think this is quite big for me, right? Oh God, I've gone over the green. It's a good shot that as well. We've got to stop this "we're just Southwick Park" thing. Oh God, that's a good shot as well. Right, let me just grab a 60 for now. I've got to find it now. Less in the hole, but I didn't hear it hit the flag. Yeah, no such luck. We're just Southwick Park things, no good. We're better than that. We've got plenty to offer. No, we're not claiming to be Liphook or, you know, Warpleston, but what we are is we're a lot better than so many. I'm not going to name clubs because it's not really fair, but certainly in the Portsmouth area, we're well up there. All right, I'm going to hit the 60 because we're going downhill. Not bad. Tricky shot. Oh, it's still going. Oh dear. Right, I'm going to finish with a hold putt at least. You ever tried playing golf, talking and filming? It's actually a little harder than you think. I swear Rick Shields and all these people have about 20 takes. Right, so we are not just Southwick Park. Not that I've rebranded us, but we're a really good, friendly golf club, which is good value. The greens are good. The staff are good. The members are very welcoming. What more do you want? And the pro cannot putt to save his life. Thanks for all for watching. I know I've just played a couple of holes, all a bit random, and I've had a bit of a chat, but it's golfing it, having a chat, talk some problems through. See you all again next week. So you can see it from the swing here, the Ian is back in position.